Hi guys, Martin here with another roundup of all the latest racing game news straight from the Team BVV website. It's Forza Motorsport Fives time of the month once again already, so you all know what to expect by now. Yes, it's another 10-car DLC pack, the majority of which were previously available in Forza 4. Series highlights such as the Alfa Romeo GTV, the Chevrolet Bel Air and the Lotus Cortina should be a familiar sight to Forza veterans. But the star new addition is the BMW M Performance M3 racing car, which competed in the DTM. In fairness to Turn 10 though, it's a pretty broad mix of cars spanning almost every decade since the 1940s. Don't forget too that each car has been rebuilt with added detail for Forza 5, which explains why we keep seeing recycled cars all the time. At this point though, some more content that's actually new certainly wouldn't go amiss, and we should be due a new track by now. Visit the website in the link below to find out the full list of added cars. Traditionally, Need for Speed has had an annual release pretty much since the beginning of time. This year will be the exception however, as Ghost Games has confirmed we won't be seeing the next Need for Speed game until sometime in 2015. The unannounced sequel is apparently deep in development right now, and Ghost Games are inviting the community to actively shape the future of the series with suggestions. So do let us know what direction you'd like Need for Speed to take next in the comments. Car customization certainly seems to be on the agenda, so your cries for a Need for Speed Underground sequel could come true after all. Personally, I'm more than happy to wait an extra year if we get a superior quality game out of it, particularly as Need for Speed has been guilty of rush releases in the past. Evolution has now lifted the bonnet on Driveclub Plus edition, revealing that the free version available to Plus subscribers will contain one location set in India, along with 11 tracks, 10 cars and all the available game modes. It will also be available the same day as the retail version. You'll then be able to upgrade to the full version at a discounted rate of $42.99 in order to access all the extra content. Unfortunately, fan reaction has been about as enthusiastic towards this as last week's Framerate Debacle. Not only does it sound like a glorified demo, it was discovered you would actually lose access to the game completely if your PlayStation Plus subscription ran out, even if you upgraded to the full version. Thankfully, Sony has since seen sense and have reversed the decision on the policy, so you'll get to keep it after all. All in all, Driveclub can't seem to steer away from bad publicity at the moment, so this year's E3 should be very interesting. A few weeks ago, you may remember Fanatec hinted at a new addition to their Club Sport wheel. As we predicted, it turned out to be another set of wheel rim attachments, but it's safe to say we weren't expecting the astronomical asking prices for the add-ons. What you're looking at here is what Fanatec are calling the Classic Rim, which is made out of high quality aluminium and leather materials, available for, wait for it, €349. There's also the Formula Carbon Rim, which is made of real carbon fibre and features some sort of 3D effect, available for €249. They certainly look nice and swanky and everything, but you'd have to have more money than sense really, considering you can buy a fully functioning force feedback wheel for the same price. I think we'd all be happier really if Fanatec had spent the time to develop a new wheel for the next generation consoles. The release of Grid 2 was a confusing cocktail of retail-specific pre-order incentives that just caused unwanted grief for anyone who wanted access to all the available content in the game. Fortunately, Codemasters has since learned their lesson and have come up with the Grid Autosport Black Edition in response to community complaints. This limited edition is comparatively simple. You get an extra car in the form of the Mercedes SLS AMG Black Edition, along with several liveries and sponsors. Over on the website we've also got a list of all the supported wheels and controllers you can expect for Grid Autosport, available at the link below, which is pretty comprehensive. Strangely though, it mentions the Fanatec CSR Elite will work on PS3, but not Xbox 360, which seems like a very odd oversight. For PC players, we've also got Grid Autosport's minimum and recommended system requirements available to view. If other Codemasters games are anything to go by, it should be very well optimised indeed. We've had plenty of Project Cars action on the YouTube channel as of late, showcasing the PC version, But over on the website, we've been taking another look at the PS4 port in these new stunning screenshots, which once again look near identical to the lead PC platform. This gave us plenty of immaculately rendered cars and tracks to gawp at, but the most interesting shot was this first look at the helmet camera, which should be familiar to anyone who played Need for Speed Shift 2, confirming that the PS4 version will have no apparent setbacks. If Project Cars sounds a tad too serious for you, then Carmageddon Reincarnation should be right up your street. A game where the only form of racing line you have to worry about is lining your car up to hit the next pedestrian. It came out on early access a few weeks ago, much to the delight of its sadistic fanbase, and it's just had its first update, adding a new city track, 3 serious favourite cars, and additional power-ups. It performs much better since the update too, which means we'll finally be able to bring you some gory gameplay footage hopefully later this month. Great news now for anyone who's been following Kart Sim, which has been in development for some time by one very passionate sim racer. After just 2 weeks, the Steam Greenlight campaign has already been successful, and a release date is said to be revealed very soon. Meanwhile, the feature list has been confirmed. Kart Sim will contain 5 laser scan tracks, 5 kart types, full AI and a multiplayer mode, with more content to follow during the course of its Steam Early Access release. If living the life of a long-distance lorry driver sounds remotely exciting to you, then we found the perfect video game for you. You may remember Euro Truck Simulator, which was a surprise hit a few years ago, and now the same developer is making a US version, aptly called American Truck Simulator. Expect a wide choice of licensed trucks and lots of driving at slow speeds on highways and straight roads. You can see some recently released screenshots of California on the website. In fact, apparently it will have 100 cities, so the crew had better watch out. All this just makes me want to get back into an arcade truck cabinet and play Sega's 18-wheeler again, really. That's it for now though. I'll be back next time with another roundup. As always, visit teamvvv.com for all the latest racing game news, and you can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter.